Hello, I received two knives from the Bulgarian knife company Manly. On the bottom we have their fixed blade called the Patriot, and on the top is the Comrade folder. But today I want to focus on their fixed blade. So in a few days I will post a video about the Comrade. What I found interesting about Manly as a knife company is that they offer affordable knives, but without making compromises in production quality and materials. So here we have this Chinese CIMA-1, which I presented earlier a few weeks ago, and it's a lot cheaper than the Manly, but it comes in a cheaper steel and the quality is, it's acceptable, but overall I would say this is a much nicer and better knife, and therefore I will not compare it to the Chinese one, but instead to a knife that is more similar to it, namely the well-known Feldknieven F1. You can see already that the dimensions are quite similar. Here we have the warranty card, and on the back we have the specs. So it's a fixed blade, 210 millimeters, and blah blah, 160 grams, so not very heavy. Handle material is G10. It comes in different colors. I chose military green, and here we have blade steel is CPM 154, which is really nice. It's the powder metallurgic version of 154 cm, so it has a more refined structure. So very decent steel. It's definitely not one of those new fancy super steels, but still a very nice steel, and that's why this version that I chose is a bit more expensive. It comes at around 70 euros, whereas the basic version in D2 tool steel is available at 40 euros, so it's really affordable. And while we're at it, on their website it says D2. On the knife itself it says 1.2379, which is the German name for D2. I saw in some reviews that it says it's something similar to D2, but it's basically the same. It's just the Americans industry has D2 as their standard name for it, and in Germany it's 1.2379 DIN norm, the German industrial norm. If anything, the German version has slightly more or tighter tolerances in terms of the steel composition. So anyway, for practical references, D2 is the steel basically that they use. Why do I say it? Because, well, for fixed blade many people would prefer carbon or tool steel over stainless steel like CPM 154. So for those of you who want to use a fixed blade in a more robust way, or who want to abuse it a bit, for those I would recommend the D2 version. And I would also recommend, you can see here the angle is stated at 15 degrees, so if you want to use it really hard, maybe you should then also reprofile the angle. But let's talk about the knife now. Okay, I will start with the sheath and the carry options because I have some slight issues with that, and then let's talk about the knife. Okay, it comes in a Kydex sheath, which is nice. but unfortunately there are no drainage holes, so yeah, keep that in mind. But the sheath itself is not bad actually. It won't fall off or anything, really good grip. And here you have this ramp if you want to pull it out. That's the knife. And in the sheath you have to shake it really hard to hear some slight rattling, but overall I would say it's still acceptable. But it's Kydex, so if you want to get rid of it, you can warm it up and form it to your liking. But here you have these straps, and I have to admit it looks a bit cheap and a bit strange, but I like the idea, because you can put it in like this, or just turn it around and then you have left hand carry. So you have basically ambidextrous carry option right out of the box. However, in one or two videos I saw that people complained about this strap, because let's compare it to the Falcon. Falcon uses something similar, but it's fixed to the Zytel sheath, where here, as you can see, you can remove it. But that's not the point. The point is when you open the Falcon, let's say it's on your belt, no problem. But when you open this one, let's say here again it's on your belt, and you open it, it tumbles over, it can all fall out. This is what I saw on some videos. However, in practice, you will either keep this knife with the sheath in your pack or something, or on your belt. When it's on your belt is here, and here's your leg. That means, so when it is your belt, even when the strap is open, it will not tumble over, because your leg prevents it. So in practice this is not an issue at all, at least for me. But still, I would say it looks a bit cheap, but it's very functional. So yeah, overall I would say it's still okay. But when it comes to the Kydex sheath, again, I said its build quality is okay, a little bit of rattling, but for people who say, okay, this is ugly, I'll throw this away and put a tack lock on it. And here I have one. Unfortunately, it does not fit, neither vertically nor horizontally. And I tried it, and I mean, it's really unfortunate, because it's only missing by 1.5 or 2 millimeters. So yeah, maybe if they redesign the sheath and put the holes and align them a slightly bit different, it could fit on a tack lock. I mean, you can fit it, I don't remember, diagonally, but you really have to force it. It's a really tight fit, but horizontally or vertically it does not fit at all. So yeah, you have to keep that in mind. Okay, now let's move to the knife itself. And this is the best part. I mean, about the knife is the knife itself, of course. I mean, sheaths and these straps are important, but the most important thing is the knife itself. So what I like about it, the G10 handles are contoured. And when you compare it to the Falcon, I mean, the Falcon is marketed as a pilot survival knife, so it has to endure really rough circumstances, so it has a really aggressive grip here, but the ergonomics, I would say, are not as good as on the Patriot. It just feels much better in hand, in any position. It has a slight finger joint here, not too pronounced, so it's not meant to be used as a tactical knife. And on top you have a slight ramp, not like on the Bark River Bravos, which have quite a ramp here, just a little bit with some jimping. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see a little bit of jimping, so very good grip. Yeah, feels very good. The shape, it's FFG, so very practical. And here you can see that the Falkeneven is much thicker, so yeah, it's more robust. It's an laminated VG10. Here we have just one piece of CPM 154, but for more practical tasks, I mean, this is more outdoor survival kind of stuff, but for camping, hiking, this is actually more useful, I would say. And it comes in a really small package, so this is, I would say, ideal for hikers who want to just put it in the Kydex sheet and put it in your backpack, and you always have a nice fixed blade available, ready to go, and a good steel. Here you have these tubes, and this is the only minor quality issue that I found, that around these tubes there was some residue of the epoxy, but this will wear off over time. So yeah, all in all, I'd say still the build quality is quite good. Yeah, again here, size comparison, you can see that they are similar overall. Laminated VG10 and CPM 154 or D2 and G10 handles, and a lot less expensive than the Falkeneven. So this is a nice, affordable alternative to the Falkeneven F1, I would say. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching.